I'm indeed very happy to be here with you. You are now become a part of the Khimji Ramdas family. In 1870, we established a business. The Khimji family came originally from India. My great-great-grandfather, Mr. Ramdas, was a captain of the dhow, and he decided to sail. At some point in time, Mr. Ramdas stopped in Sur. Omani people welcomed him, and he settled down. He had only one son, Mr. Khimji, and Mr. Khimji started the business somewhere 1880 from his father. He had 5 children. My grandfather, Mr. Gokuldas, was the eldest. In 1918, Mr. Khimji died. Mr. Gokuldas, very young, took over from his father, but he was very entrepreneurial. He was looked for anything to do business. He also had fantastic interpersonal relationship. Not only did he build a relationship with the people, but he became very friendly with His Majesty Said. In the 1950s late, the Americans came to say maybe there is oil. And oil was a new energy. And do you know where they first landed? Dukum. Khimji opened its office in 1950s, or a branch in Dukum in those days. Anyway, things moved on. 1970. Sultan Qaboos came on. God bless him. Oil, fine. And it was a new vision. When he came on throne, the first thing he said is what? Education, education, education. And even if it means educating a child underneath a tree, we shall do that. In 1970, my grandfather was still there. He opened the first school in Jalan. 2 classrooms he built and a school, and he gave it in 1970. So he built a clinic in Ibra, and he gave the ambulance, a first ambulance. So that was the first CSR we did. Anyway, so we moved on. Do you know the first fort that was built in 1961 on the Yemen border? Who built that fort? Khimji Ramdas. We had a contribution towards that. We built the extension to the Beit al-Falaj airport. So that's how started the construction. As a contract to the MOD, you were only supplying that time rice and dal and wheat and other things. And by the way, he went there and he said, is there something else? Yes, we want to build this thing. Can you bring some people? So we started doing a little work and became a construction company. Khimjis were the worst sponsors of Shell. Until 1972, Shell became the partner of PDO, and PDO was formed. So what was the first public-private partnership in Sur? The water supply to Sur. So that started the first PPP project in Oman between Khimji and Said. Today, I would say family members, you become the new family of Khimji, and I will always refer to you as that welcome to the family, because we are a family of Taqriban 5,000 people now, like a little Kabila, but you are now part of this Kabila. And there are a few things that that really matter to us, and we really appreciate from people that come and work with us. And I'll probably share with you. I told you about care, that we must care for the people that we serve, so our customer, our colleagues, and our suppliers. You will see in all Khimji Ramdas advertisement, it's about care and care and care. It's looking after. Whether it's your child, your mother, your brother, your sister, your wife, and then your customers, etc. Its number 1 thing is about care. Number 2, trust. And the customer trusts you. It says, listen, Pankaj, you sure you will supply me this on this date? Because I have to supply to my customer. When you say yes, you do. It doesn't matter whether it's day, night, morning, afternoon. You must deliver what you say and what you promise. That is when you earn trust. Another thing is ethics. Now this I don't have to teach. We in Oman are very ethical. Ethical means we respect each other. We do not lie. There is no wasta by paying money and getting business. The more relationships you build, the more friends you make, the better life will be for you. And all this thing boils down to what? How you manage people. Learning is a lifetime occupation. And learning is, according to me, the biggest asset, the biggest attribute that you can have, apart from attitude. So, learning and attitude. You need to work together. We work together. We do the business. We supply this. We will serve you. It's not about I. There is no I when you're working in an organization like KR. We always work together. And if you do not learn to manage people, you will never be good leaders, because leadership is all about managing people. You must know the product better than the customer. Learning about the product that you're working with, learning about the service that you're providing. Keep on learning, keep on looking at it, keep on feeding it, keep on understanding. If you're working with Rolex, you should know why this Rolex is working like this. If you know you're working with Pizza Hut, you should know how Pizza Hut is made. Never stop learning. It's one thing that will keep you going, because the moment your mind stops, your life will stop. We hope that we will build the new history of Khimji Ramdas together, and you will be the faces of Khimji Ramdas going forward. We need in Oman that the Omanis work, that we will run our own businesses, we will run our own country, we will manage our destiny. Where Oman wants to go next, we should control it. And I want that you will be my next leaders going forward. Thank you very much for being here. I wish you all the best.